Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today, yes, it's a double take title here on the article from the New York Post. DOJ sues Alabama, state's top election officials for allegedly purging non-citizen voters too close to election. Yeah, that's right. The DOJ is suing Alabama because it is purging non-citizen voters from the administration that has said and, well, attempts to guarantee that non-citizen voting will not happen in our country. Yet here is the DOJ, the Department of Justice, part of the establishment uniparty that we say, of course, here on the BuzWeaver channel, that has hijacked our culture, hijacked our institutions, and, of course, hijacked our justice system. So here it is. It's absolutely extraordinary. The Department of Justice sued the state of Alabama and its top election official, alleging that they had removed voters who had previously been issued non-citizen identification numbers from its election rolls too close to election. Non-citizen identification numbers are a tax processing number issued by the Internal Revenue Service to ensure that people, including undocumented immigrants, pay taxes. Now, see, this is the language. Excuse me, guys. This is the language, this is the minutia, this is the framing, this is the semantics that the establishment engages in. They say these things like, oh, they're just getting these IDs for the purposes of paying their taxes. And what if they don't pay their taxes? Do you think that they're going to be arrested? Do you think they're going to be deported if they don't pay their taxes? It's just like Joe Biden saying we're keeping an eye on and closing the border. What he means is when he's talking about the border and securing the border, he's talking about ports of entry, which is where everyone is supposed to enter. But they're not all entering through the ports of entry. They're going through all other places. They're risking their lives, going through rivers, going through deserts, dying from exposure, among the atrocities that we have heard about for these people and what they're experiencing when they try to come here to the States. Excuse me, guys. High pollen count today. Along with paying taxes, non-citizen identification numbers can provide legal migrants with securing a driver's license and providing proof of residency. That's extraordinary to me. These people, it's absolutely extraordinary. Bending over backwards. Is it not clear? Is it not obvious what is happening here under this administration, or under the establishment, I should say? After being sworn into office in January, Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen got to work to identify and remove 3,251 individuals who are registered to vote in Alabama who have been issued non-citizen identification numbers by the Department of Homeland Security. And I think there was a video going around, it was viral, of someone going around asking these non-citizens, as it were, whether they are registered to vote or not, and they were saying that they were. And part of that IRS identification number is probably also, well, probably the process also involves being registered as a voter. It's absolutely extraordinary. If I have been clear that I will not tolerate, or I have been clear that I will not tolerate the participation of non-citizens in our elections, Allen previously said in a release. I have even gone so far as to testify before the United States Committee regarding the importance of this issue. It is important. We have examined the current voter file in the attempt to identify anyone who appears on that list that has been issued a non-citizen identification number. Now the DOJ is pushing back and has filed a lawsuit against Alabama and Allen. Absolutely extraordinary. Our institution of government that's supposed to protect our election system, although elections belong to the people, you know, the people that keep saying we must protect democracy, and of course that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy, and it's extraordinary. It's absolutely extraordinary. And then we see here from North Carolina, I apologize, part of that's being cut off by Ground News, my aggregate. So Battleground, North Carolina, removes nearly 10% of voters over ineligibility. North Carolina State Board of Elections has removed nearly 747,000 individuals from its voter roll in the past 20 months, representing almost 10% of the state's registered voters. Absolutely amazing. how they are purging and clearing this out. And of course, it's driving the Democrats absolutely insane. Oklahoma, governor highlights recent voter purge as latest in ongoing election integrity efforts. I like that, integrity in securing the elections, because apparently the Democrats, think about it, the Democrats are against a secure election, essentially. If you put it in very simple terms and, remove all the semantics and nonsense, and that's what you get. Governor Kevin Stitt says more than 450,000 Oklahomans have been purged from the state's voter registration since 2021. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But as I've said, as we say here on the BuzWeaver channel, the establishment uniparty is going to do what it's going to do. It has hijacked our culture. It has hijacked our institutions. It has hijacked our justice system. And if you don't play their game, they will go after you, as they're doing here with Eric Adams, the mayor, the darling of the Democrats, just like Andrew Cuomo, the darling governor of New York, who was also deposed and tucked away because of his absurdities that he was engaged in. But this is what they do to people. They put individuals in compromising positions. They never pursue them. They never go after them until they need to. This is the way these people work. They are evil, all right? They get people in situations and circumstances and compromising positions, or they expose them for certain things that they've done in their past, and they just leverage that against the people. And when they need to use it, when they need to keep people in control, that's when they put it out there. And they did the same thing to Joe Biden. I would imagine that the conversation with Joe Biden went something like this. Joe, we need you to stand aside or we're going to destroy you, like we're doing with Donald Trump, like we're doing to Eric Adams, like we're doing to Elon Musk, like us putting Tulsi Gabbard on a watch list for flights. These people aren't concerned about who you are. They are concerned about what they can do, how they can stay and cling to power. It's absolutely extraordinary. The people who scream, we must protect democracy. These individuals, the institution of the Department of Justice, is suing a state who is removing non-citizen voters. It's absolutely extraordinary. I'd love to get your thoughts and comments down in the public section below. I want to thank all you guys across New Tech for your guys' continued support. Below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to if you want to follow me on or across social media. And, of course, my affiliate marketing links are down below. You guys know how to use those things. And I want to thank all of you guys for your continued support 2024. And, of course, tonight, as of this recording, it is October the 1st. And, of course, tonight will be the vice presidential debate between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance. It should be very interesting because J.D. is basically a politician, so he'll know how to handle the media and, of course, Tim Walz. So it'll be a little bit different than Donald Trump, because Donald Trump really he's a populist. He's more of a get things done kind of guy. He's goal oriented. He wants to achieve goals and success and negotiate things versus getting into all the minutia and tabloid and superficial nonsense that the Democrats and the left enjoy. But nonetheless, guys, I want to thank all you guys for your continued support. Appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notifications if you want to be notified when I put out the content, to include shorts as well as community posts. And I will see all you guys in the next video.